faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Commodores offense takes the field. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point. I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
On the ground, it's Newberry. One of the highlights of the year last season, Alabama went into Nashville coming off a win against Georgia and got knocked out of Nashville with their first loss to Vandy since 1969. Anything can happen in this crazy sport.
It was magic. It was crazy. It was Pavia time, right? Like the 4th down conversions, they held the ball for most of the game. And Jesse, remember, this is what kept the Tide in the playoffs. You think they're going to upset?
Definitely. And they're going to have to do a better job defensively with that gun option scheme we saw from Vanderbilt in that game a year ago. They didn't have any answer for that. A few interceptions early by Jalen Milroe, put him behind the 8 ball. So we just need a better effort from Alabama on both sides.
The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Simpson. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Going to the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Spence. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Takes the handoff. It's Newman. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Pulls it in, it's Newberry. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He'll pull it on the read. On the move. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
Just get it in the pocket. Come on.
To the air, it's Simpson. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Hunt is on its way. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. The gift to the back. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. Solid pick up of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Simpson. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll return it from the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes keep it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Hoskins. Boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Swings it out to the front. Flying off the defender. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. The pitch. Falls through the defense. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He'll try to really get into this one. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Found a little space and he's got forward to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught behind the line, it's Hudson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Pass interference. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bernard. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. They'll try the run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Davis. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Grab in the backfield. It's Horton. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Bring in the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they
this defense in this game so far. Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
We'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the catch. It's Bernard. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll move the tight end. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got a chance.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to pass, it's Bobia. Finding open areas. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it, it's Newberry. Not much working there, it'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down, now here they come again. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the defender. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Unloads quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Gives it on the option. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air. It's Simpson. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Bernard. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. They'll go to the ground. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top. He's got an open man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often, because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Quarterback running on the drop. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
On the move, it's Newberry. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Handoff to the single running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Better find the air plug. Here comes the noise, backing his defense on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. That's reeled in. A check. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Commodores will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Drop way, quarterback keeps it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Quarterback keeps it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back up now here, 2nd and long. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To throw, it's Simpson. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, going up top. That's caught. It's Horton. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Pulls it in. It's Sherrill. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. We've played
Tuscaloosa. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
The Commodores will kick it away to start the second half. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. His drive will open from the 15.
All right, they can't stop us. Stay up it.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Past the first down marker and still running. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. He'll do it himself. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Quick strike complete. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Akron is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Central Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything good happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. Grab behind the line. It's Young. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Let's see what he can do with it. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Motion from the wideout. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Simpson. Clutches it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Now on the option. Got enough for the first down and once more. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And what a What a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. The play-action fake. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He splits the uprights. Now up by 4 here in the third quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Hoskins. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Let's get the momentum here, deep.
Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. It's Pavia. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell in the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Commodores send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. Nice move to pick up yardage.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They're trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
Yeah, I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Paul, how usually against it?
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to get the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle, maybe that generates It's an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Punt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Rushes on him. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll pull it on the read. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Looking downfield, it's Simpson. There's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Snags it quickly on the left. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Now the play fake. They get to him as he throws. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll go to the air. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the ground with the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Miller with the ball.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and they're seeing that now.
He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the first and 10. The give to the single back. At the 35, he's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Hale.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. QB drop. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Here's the handoff. It's the tackle. He had all kinds just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And downfield. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! That one ought to give them full control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, and at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Give to the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. Fakes the grab on the left. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one. Punt is in the air on fourth down. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action.
Come on, dude.
Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grab over the middle. It's Miller. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They're going to run it. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down.
Mistakes out there, offense.
Toss to the outside. Inside the 25. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Touchdown, you're so close.
Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Going for 6. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Fired in from the red zone toward the score. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Keep moving.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by 7 over UTSA. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the gun, the ground game.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Quarterback empties his backfield. On 4th down, going to the end. Makes a grab, pointing for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Pavia. Sets up the screen. Finds some fresh air. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They just keep firing. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Fitzgerald. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Commodores are in the hurry-up.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Safe completion on the screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
How about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense is playing great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football.
Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They want to run this quarterback. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Try to get the edge with a quick throw. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Let's get some yards, boys.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected